Hey everyone, this is Andrew Medlam and I'm coming to you today with a gift. And this gift is a video. Inside the video, I'm actually outlining the exact strategy that I teach my VIP clients to be able to amplify their message into the world. Into the part of the world that's actually going to make an impact, but an impact on the right people. That's going to be able to position you as the celebrity hero. So you're going to be seen as the person that's got the solution to their problem. You're going to be able to generate high-title leads. And then with those leads, if you feel that it's a fit, then you've got the opportunity then to enroll them into your services, into your programs, into your courses, into your workshops, into your retreats, into your seminars, into your whatever it is that you're selling at that minute in time. So why am I sharing this video with you? It requires no opt-in, it requires no credit card details, it's a gift from me. And basically I recorded this video well over maybe 12 months, 13 months now, and I recorded it to answer several questions inside a private Facebook group that was full of life coaches or coaches of some descript, okay? And I recorded it, and then just a few days ago I actually found this video on my computer and I thought, wow, what a waste. This video, it needs to be out there, it needs to be serving, it needs to be helping other people that are struggling to make an impact in the world, where they can make a difference in other people's lives, but by default you can make a difference in your own life as well. So I thought, wow, this video doesn't need to be sat on my computer, it needs to be out there and it needs to be helping other people. So if you are a coach, if you're an entrepreneur, if you want to make a bigger impact in the world, then stick around, just carry on watching this video because I've edited it onto the back end of this video. Enjoy, and I'll speak to you soon.
What we want to do, we need to generate leads, turn leads into clients. That's our objective. Bingo. That's what we need to do. Now, by knowing who, where, what, everything else we just talked about, traffic and everything, we need to then turn those leads into clients. And this is when we now start talking about sales funnels. And this is why it's important to build up your own database of people that's interested in what you've got and what you're doing. Because we know that people don't buy on the first touch point. It's not until they see something, hear something, or watch something of yours, or read a blog post, see a banner, see an image, see a quote, that they feel as though they're in a position where they know you, like you, and trust you. And whether you are, somebody that's working from their home office or you're working from a studio, it doesn't matter. Power perception that person's the other side of the world, and you are just this guru on their mount, that you're the person that can solve their problems. So to get people to feel as though they know you, like and trust you, we're going to send them on all these different little touch points that's going to influence them so they can feel that way. So people are not just going to see your product, they're not just going to enter their name and email address and then just suddenly go, yeah, I want to buy, credit card in hand. We can't be that naive. People are kind of a little bit more savvy these days. And we've got to deal with people. We've got to give people a lot more respect. People are wanting a lot more today. So let me now just rub this off. Now we understand that we need to create all these little touch points, and I've outlined that I understand where you guys are, and you want to just generate leads. You don't want all the mind masturbation of not knowing what to do, where to do it, and how to do it. So we've got leads, and we would send leads, and I hope you can see that. Send leads into we call that a squeeze page, so SP. And the leads are targeted, okay, so we know exactly who we're targeting. We're using the right message, we're using the right psychographs, the right words, and people are clicking on the ad, so we've got their attention. That's the main thing, we've got their attention. They're coming through here, they like what they read, they're wanting to download the free gift, so they enter their name and email address. Fantastic. So they enter their name and email address, and it goes through to, let's call this a thank you page. On this thank you page, now this is where the influence elements start working for us. Sorry. So we have an element here, and then I do apologise, the camera got cut off. So we have a video here. This is the empathy page. We have a video here. We have a body of text there. We have an image there, and then underneath here we have 2 more videos. And why do I call this the empathy page? Is because the first video that comes up here is it's just saying to people, you know, I really appreciate you taking the time to fill out the application form. I understand that some of the questions that I've asked has been really hard for you to answer. So I really appreciate your honesty and your truthfulness. And what's going to happen now is over the next 12 to 24 hours, I'll receive your application form, where I'll go over the application form, and if I feel as though I can really help you, then I'll reach out and we'll schedule in the 25-minute discovery call between ourselves. However, if you feel as though you want to fast track yourself onto our A list and be put ahead of anybody else that's also wanting a discovery call, then feel free to send us an email, connect with us on Facebook, send us a private message, call this number and tell us why you should be fast tracked. Also, once you've done that, underneath that section in step 3, there's 3 more videos. There's a training video and there's 2 testimonial videos. So I've just revealed, just that in that alone, a fantastic strategy that if you're a client, if you're a consultant or a business coach and you're wanting to get high targeted leads and turn cold leads into hot leads, into clients very quickly, then if you understood that strategy, you can have that set up, you can set that up, and that will turn cold leads into hot leads, because then once you've got this application form, you can then call them, spend that 25 minutes with them, and you can go through a non-threatening, sales structured process, telephone conversation, where at the end of the conversation, they're in that position, because you've always led by value. If you think about it, we've not sold anything at all. We've just pulled them towards us instead of us chasing them. And now, after the telephone conversation, they feel as though they're in the position and they just want to step one step closer to you and say, Andy, that's exactly what I need. You've hit the nail on the head. How can I get started? How much do you charge? And that is priceless. As a business owner, to be able to have something like that that happens in the background on this automated, is priceless. So now I just want to dig a little bit deeper into this, because once they've entered their name and email address, they automatically get added to, let's call this, well, first campaign. I hope you can read that. I've not gone off. So first email campaign, where automatically you can have 7 emails all going out day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5, day 6. And because you know their needs, their pain points, their aspirations, their desires, the faults, everything, you can really build up a deep rapport, a deep relationship with emails. And again, going back to traffic, inside email number 4, you actually might send them back to their free giveaway, just to outline something within the free giveaway that they might have missed. So you're always bringing them back in. And what you could also do as well is, if somebody was to fill out the application form So then they're actually into the second campaign. So we don't want them receiving 2 emails from us, because that would just be overkill, and that just wouldn't be right. So what we would do is automatically we would have, once they've entered their name and the details inside the application form, automatically have them removed from campaign number 1. So they now receive email campaign number 2. Because these guys have taken one step closer towards you, we can now speak to these people on a different level, because they've now raised their own game. They've taken one step closer towards you, so you can really just influence them a little bit stronger. Now, what we can also do as well, because the one thing that we can't do is, as business owners, we can't make people buy. We can't make people get the wallets out of the pockets or the purses out of the bags. But what we can do is we can influence them to do that in a non-threatening way, obviously. Now, with Facebook ads, what you can do is you can retarget, so RT. So what does that mean? That means that if somebody clicks on your ad in Facebook or on Google or wherever, if they click on your ad and they land on your landing page, but if they don't enter their name and email address, that doesn't mean that they're not interested. All that means is that they weren't in a position, they wasn't in a position to enter their name and email address. We might be thinking, well, Andy, no, if they've not entered the name and email address, then they're just obviously not interested. And that's not right, because we've got their attention up here. So there was something that was interesting to them. We grabbed their attention. But life obviously got in the way here. They might have been on the bus, getting a cab, a taxi. They might have been on their iPhone, so they might have thought, I'll go home and I'll visualize it on a desktop. They might have been on a tablet. They might have been going into a meeting. We just don't know the circumstances that they were in when they landed on your landing page. So what you can do is we can put a little, and I'll just put triple X, quadruple X. We can put a little code in on this page here. So when people go back onto Facebook, we can retarget them, or you can retarget your visitors. So again, talking about all these little touch points, they've seen you once and they've not entered the name and email address. So they go back onto Facebook, and there's 1.23 million people on Facebook. I don't know why I told you them statistics, but it doesn't matter. But there's a lot of people. But what I'm saying is, so they go back onto Facebook and they see your ad reappear again. And it'll not be the same advertisement, it'll be a different ad image that lets them know that, hey, you know, I know that you visited my website, but you didn't take that step further forward. You didn't enter your name and email address to download XYZ. So why did you do that? Did life get in the way? And now what you're doing is you're talking to them on a one-to-one basis, and that is super powerful. So what happens if people do enter the name and email address and they get down here, but they don't enter for a discovery call? And that's cool, because we've got that covered as well, because what you can do is you can put a ×2 retargeting pixel here, and it'll be a different pixel to this pixel, because you're excluding this URL. And I'm sorry if I'm really digging deep into here, but I do believe in you know, not holding any punches back. So you put a different pixel on here, excluding these guys, and when these go back onto Facebook, retarget them with a different message saying something like, let's talk. Why let's talk? Because again, you're talking to them directly, because they know that next step that they must take is to fill in the application form to come through to apply for a discovery session. So talking about influencing, you can really influence people down your sales funnel if built correctly. And Shad, just going back to the previous video that I created for you, talking about the business owners that's taking a step back from building a sales funnel. The only reason why a sales funnel wouldn't work is if you don't have a fulfilled strategy that's going to get you from leads to clients. And by reverse engineering everything back and going through the processes of what we've discussed in this video, then you can create a strategy that will bring you one-to-one clients or clients for your course, academy, program, event, whatever it is you're selling. That one strategy is not it doesn't fit every model. This is perfect for business coaches, consultants, people that are selling academies, people that are selling high-ticket programs, people that are selling one-to-one services. If you're selling a small product, I would not use this strategy. You would need a different sales funnel in place. So we've come to the end of this video. I hope this has been really useful. I know it's been long. I'm not going to apologize because I said, I believe in not holding anything back. And the reason why I always give everything, I give 100%, is because I want the best for you. And what I mean by that is, somewhere down the line in your business, you will be in a place where you want to invest to move your business further forward. And you might go and find somebody, a social media guy or a guru or whatever, to be able to implement all this for you. Now, what I want you to do is be able to ask the right questions on that person, and if that person can't give you the right answers, then you know that they're not fit to do what it is that you want them to do. So this is the reason why I don't hold back, because I need to give you the right information so you can go out there to the marketplace, either implement it for yourself or hire the right person that can do that for you.
There we go. What did you think? That strategy has transformed quite a few of my VIP clients' business upside down. For example, Richard Wood, within 21 days, increased his business revenue by 400%. Imagine that. And it's all relevant, right? No matter where you are right now, I don't know whatever revenue you're generating, but imagine increasing your revenue by 400% in as little as 21 days. We also had another client as well that generated 118 application forms in as little as 11 days. Powerful, right? That one strategy that I've just shared with you in the middle that you've just watched can revolutionize your business. It can help you have a bigger impact in the marketplace. It's going to change other people's lives, can also change your life as well. So here's another gift. I'm not going to leave you hanging. If you want to know exactly how you can make that strategy work for your business, then I'm going to give you the opportunity to enroll and apply for what I call a power hour call with me. And this is where they jump on the phone, jump on Skype, and we crush the details. We dig deep and we work out the exact strategy that you need to implement into your business so you can make bigger changes in not just in the lives of others, but in the lives of yourself as well. If that's for you, then above this video there'll be a link through to my online application form. Go ahead, fill it out, give me as much details as you can. It's important that you don't hide behind anything. The more information that you can reveal to me, then the quicker we can jump into the important stuff inside our call. So if this is of interest to you, then I look forward to speaking to you. If not, then I know that you've still received the right information that you can implement into your business. Speak to you soon.